I've worn all that I have already. I want something that stands out, dear. What should I wear for the turkey pardoning?
Since you are the president, you should be the best dressed. Next to me, of course. Maybe your seamstress can make you something new and spectacular this Thanksgiving.
I would have her do that, but she's out of town. Perhaps my trusty vice president could find me a temporary seamstress.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
I'll have him call first thing in the morning. In the meantime, I like this tie and I like these shoes, so I'll just need a shirt, a jacket, and some slacks.
Don't forget your socks and underwear.
I won't do that again.
This one should be good. Hello? Are you available for Thanksgiving? No? Okay. Hello? I'm calling for a seamstress this Thanksgiving. No? I've already made a couple calls, and no one's available. Maybe the third time will be a charm.
Bring, 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 bring.
Hello?
Hello? This is the Vice President from the White House. Are you available this Thanksgiving? The President needs a new outfit for the Thanksgiving turkey pardoning.
Yes.
Wonderful. What is your work like?
I would love to explain, but it would be better if I would just explain it to the president if he is available. He would not be disappointed.
Let me check if he's around. President? Mr. President?
You rang?
Okay, the president's available. He's here now to speak with you.
Thank you. Hello? Could you tell me what your work is like? I want something magnificent for the turkey pardoning that will catch everyone's attention.
Could I meet at the White House this afternoon to tell you about my work? It would be a better presentation indeed. I could show you my fine materials, and if you like them, I can start immediately since Thanksgiving is right around the corner.
Most certainly. Come by this afternoon at 2 p.m. and we can talk over some afternoon tea.
Great! It's a date!
Whoa.
I can sew the most magnificent fabric imaginable. The colors and patterns are uncommonly fine, and the clothes are made of cloth that have a wonderful way of becoming invisible to anyone who is unfit for his office or who is unusually stupid.
Wow.
Those would be just the clothes for me. If I wore them, I would be able to discover which men in office are unfit for their positions, and I could tell the wise men from the fools.
Yes, I must certainly get a suit made of this material right away. Now let me get you a check.
Okay.
Now, if I only had my pencil. Oh, yes. Here it is. They didn't trust me last time I did this. Here you go. Start your work right away.
Thank you.
I'd like to know how the seamstress is getting on with the cloth, but I must be careful of who I choose to check on her, since those who are unfit for their position would not be able to see the fabric. Not that I doubt myself, but I would rather send someone else to see how things are going. Oh, I know. I'll send my honest wife to the seamstress. She'll be the best one to tell me how the material looks, for she is a sensible woman, and no one fulfills her role as well as she does. After all, she is my wife.
Heaven help me. I cannot see anything at all. I cannot let my husband know, because he will not trust me as his wife.
Oh, First Lady, do come in. Would you be so kind and approve this excellent pattern and beautiful color?
Heaven have mercy! Can it be that I am a fool? I'd have never guessed it, and not a soul must know. Am I unfit to be the First Lady? I could never let anyone know, especially my husband.
Don't hesitate to tell me exactly what you think about it.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's enchanting. Such a pattern, and what colors. I'll be sure to tell the president how delighted I am with it. After all, I do like my husband fitted.
I am very pleased to hear that.
The seamstress proceeded to name all the colors and to explain the intricate pattern. The First Lady paid the closest attention so that she could tell it all to her husband, and so she did.
Mr. President, I am going to need a lot more money to purchase silk and thread to finish my sewing.
Oh, yeah, of course. Let me just write you another check. I know I put it on here somewhere. Oh, yeah, that's right. Alrighty. I hope this is enough.
Yes, I'm sure it will be.
I need to send another trustworthy person in to see how the work is progressed. How soon it will be ready. How about my vice president? Ow, since he is quite trusty.
I cannot see a thing. It appears that there's nothing to see.
Isn't it a beautiful piece of goods?
She displayed and described the imaginary pattern.
I know I am not stupid, so that must be that I am unworthy of my good office. That is strange. I mustn't let anyone find it out, though. What splendid cloth you have sewn.
Ah, yes, thank you.
I am delighted by the beautiful colors and exquisite pattern. It held me spellbound.
I want to see the fabric for myself while it's still in the sewing machine. I will take my wife and the vice president with me to see it.
He found her sewing with precision, but without a thread in her sewing machine.
Magnificent!
Just look, Mr. President. What colors?
What a design!
What's this? I can't see anything. This is terrible. Am I a fool? Am I unfit to be the president? What a thing that happened to me, of all people.
Oh, it's very pretty. It has my highest approval.
His whole retinue stared and stared. One saw no more than another, but they all joined the president in exclaiming,
Oh, it's very pretty.
You must wear these clothes made of this wonderful cloth.
Especially for the turkey pardoning. Magnificent!
Excellent!
Unsurpassed!
Before Thanksgiving, the seamstress sat up all night and burned more than 6 candles to show how busy she was finishing the president's new clothes. She pretended to take the cloth off the sewing machine. She made cuts in the air with huge scissors. And at last she said,
Now the president's new clothes are ready for him.
Oh, hello, come in. Oh, hello, seamstress.
Hello.
Ooh.
Have some clothes. Here are the trousers. Here is the coat. And this is the shirt. All of them are as light as a spider web. One would think he had nothing on, but that's what makes them so fine. Now, if you would get undressed, I will help you with your new one here in front of the long mirror.
Alrighty.
The president undressed, and the seamstress pretended to put his new clothes on him, one garment after another. She took him around the shoulders and seemed to be putting the coat on him. The president turned round and round before the looking glass.
How well your new clothes look. Aren't they becoming?
Patterns are perfect.
Those colors, so suitable.
This is a magnificent outfit.
Nobody would confess that he couldn't see anything, for that would prove him either unfit for his position or a fool. No costume the president had worn before was ever such a complete success.
But he hasn't got anything on!
Did you ever hear such innocent prattle? He hasn't anything on.
The child says he hasn't anything on. The president shivered, for he suspected they were right, but he thought.
It's freaking pardoning. It has to go on.
So he made his speech more proudly than ever, and the First Lady and the Vice President looked ever more focused on the turkey, since the clothing was never there.